Check, check, 1, 2. Let's get everything. See if we get anybody. Oh, hey, what up, Orange? First one in. What's good? What's up, Casser? No, you're not late, bro. I just started. Hey, what's up, Dark Ray? Dark Rye. My bad, dog. What up, Wicked Texan? How's everybody doing? I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I hella shaved my face, and I have like I don't know what you would call it. Like a little mole or something here that like I nick it sometimes and it bleeds. So my bad on that. But how's everybody doing? How is it starts everyone's weekend going? Wow, my speakers were loud. Sorry about that, Isabel. What's up, Jamie? What's up, Grub? 100 proxies. Love the name. What is good? Orange said just cleaning up. Oh, dude, your mom passed away the 15th. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Oh my God. That is literally a nightmare scenario for me because I'm in the same exact boat with my mom. So I'm really sorry to hear that, bro. Damn. But I hope, you know, it'll take a lot to get through it, but I believe you can do it. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to be in the same boat when the time comes for me, dog. We got Ninja says we got storm chasers chasing storms. Nice. That's my future, dude. It shouldn't be any of our futures, man, but it is unfortunately a thing, but we love you, dog. Hang tight. Do what you gotta do. Amen to that, Dark. Yeah, we feel for you, Orange, 100%, man. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to I'm not trying to like skip over, the very intense seriousness of the situation. I'm just sorry that you're going through that right now. Yeah. Um, Basically Orange. In a sense, me and my aunt. Yeah, very much so. Hey, what's up? It's me. Oh wow. Yeah, I hope you're not dodging missiles either, dog. Damn. Yeah, Middle East is crazy, bro. Very crazy. Ninja, we had some bad weather last week. There was 16 tornadoes in one night. Dude, I just watched a documentary. Um, it was from the outbreak in the 70s. I can't remember the specific year, but there was like 70 tornadoes spawned from one storm or something. I just bumped my desk. Sorry. Yeah, craziness, dude. Stay safe, bro. Stay safe. Good lord. Hey, what's up, Crystal? Your second live. Nice, nice. Yeah, true that, Isabel. True that. Night of the freaking Twisters live action edition. Dude, so true though. Good lord. Hey, what's up, Kayla? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I heard about that in North Dakota. That is insane. Seriously. The Thunderbirds aren't happy with you, Ninja. Maybe so. Maybe so. But yeah, man, where do I even start with some I don't know, I guess we'll start with some kind of cool news. I got in so I made a few different designs and I sent them in to this company that I'm working with for the blankets. First of all, if there's any of you that ordered a blanket in the chat, it is being made. It takes a little bit to be made because they are woven on demand, but they will be shipped out shortly. So I very much appreciate you. I've got some new designs going up, and I'm also working on integrating those as well as multiple sizes. So that'll kind of give us a range to work in, for people with different budgets. But the sizes overall are great, man. You can still burrito in them depending on depending on your size. Um, so I was going to say I'll wait a minute or two to show those off, but I am excited because I got a couple of Lorb designs that I made that I'm quite proud of. They're very much Church of the Lorb. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Let me get caught up here. There's Crystal, Wicked Texan. But the way that tornado that hit Waco, I told you about was an F5. Yes, I saw that on another documentary. I'm not gonna lie, I've kinda been into, like, falling asleep to tornado documentaries lately. I don't know if it's just all of the weather we've been having here and just around the country or what, but, I very much I oftentimes fall asleep to documentaries, but yeah, the tornadoes, man, that tornado that hit Waco, insane. I vaguely remember, I believe it was in 1999, there was a tornado that hit, Oklahoma City and just wiped it out. I don't believe that it was an F5. No, maybe it was classed as an F5 because of damage, but it was bad. But yeah, I saw some segments, or a segment, I should say, on a particular documentary about the tornado that hit Waco. Very, very crazy. What up, Skull Kid? Hey, what up, Lorb family? Let's get some lobbies in the chat. Some Lorbies. Also, if you guys hear little explosions outside, all of our firework tents went up today, pretty much for the most part, like between yesterday and today. I'm sure there's still a few more that will go up, but people are definitely already setting them off, which I don't think is allowed yet, but I mean, whatever, bro. So be it. My blanket source went out of business. Oh, yeah, Joann's is gone. Yeah, I remember going there back in the day. My ex used to get her fabric from there, so sorry to hear that. Definitely seemed like a good place. I think it's been acquired by Michaels, I think, is kind of a similar store, but I mean, I'm sure it won't be the exact same, you know? Casser, your last video was good. Your voice would be good for spells. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I am working on a new video that I'm really hoping to have out to you guys on Sunday. For some reason, man, Sundays, like Sunday, Mondays, and sometimes Tuesdays are like my best upload days. But I think Sunday, everyone for the most part is kind of chilling out and wanting something to watch. So I'm just trying that out to see how it goes. But I appreciate all of your guys' support, really on all my videos. This latest one on Billy Creek is doing exceptionally well, and I really appreciate that. Like the stream, I mean, yeah, absolutely, Dark. Hey, liking the stream, liking the videos, man, it all helps in the grand scheme of the algorithmic gods that are YouTube. Yeah, I feel you, Isabel. Like I watched a few on like tsunamis and stuff like that. It's just I find the destructive I mean, I find nature in general extremely fascinating, but man, just how destructive and powerful nature is really crazy to study and just put in perspective sometimes. Yeah, I feel you, Ninja. I mean, I do technically live in Tornado Alley. What's crazy is now I've I've traveled quite a bit. I've been all over the place, but I was born and raised and still here in Kansas. And knock on wood, I would love to see one from a safe distance. We'll put it that way. But I have not seen a tornado in the 30 years of life, on this planet thus far. I have not seen one in person. So, yeah, every year the no-so blankets, but not anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, Isabel. Genuinely, that sucks, dude. Crystal, the Joplin tornado is the one I remember, 2011. Yes. So the Joplin tornado, I believe, was an F5 and it wiped out Joplin. I actually have a lot of family in Joplin. I have a great aunt and um I mean, I have more than just these, but I had a great aunt of mine and 2 second cousins that actually survived the Joplin tornado. Um, no, 3 of them, I'm sorry. One, they only basically, they didn't have a basement, they laid down in their hallway with a mattress, and basically the hallway was the only thing that was left after the fact. One was actually working at a nearby hospital, which you can only imagine how much of a disaster that was. And the other was at a school, I believe. I don't know which one. I'd have to ask him for the details. But yeah, no, it was insane. Very, very scary stuff. Um, I believe it was let me double check the name because I don't want to get the name wrong and sound like a goober. But I have another kind of local story for Kansas about a tornado. Yes, so the Greensburg tornado, that was an F5 that hit in 2007. One of my best friends actually, um, the other Cody, you guys see him on occasion. Um, I'd say every once in a while at least, out on our lives and stuff like that. So his uncle actually, I'm not going to give all of the details because I mean he'd be able to tell it way better than I would be able to. But basically, his uncle was in a truck and he was headed. I don't remember if he worked for animal control or they were doing something where they spayed and neutered like feral cats that were in that general area. And basically, once they were done, ready to be re-released, they would take them back kind of like to the country and then release them, right? And I think he made a wrong turn and went to Greensburg instead of another town. And basically, I think he was in a Ford F-150 of some sort and, yeah, he got picked up by the tornado and thrown, and, I believe he was missing in total for, like, 3 or 4 days before they finally figured out that, A, he was alive, you know what I mean? Like, and they had called everyone, so it's just nuts. If Cody's in the chat, which I don't think he is right now, maybe he'll pop in later, I'll have him give some more details, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, dude just said he remembered being, lifted up and then he was just thrown about and then, like, he everything else was just like a blackout, and then he just, like, woke up in a ditch somewhere. Crazy. So I'm, like, hyper fixating on tornadoes. They're just so crazy, man. They're scary. Man. Oh, absolutely dark. Yeah. The Joplin tornado was absolutely insane. 100%. Ooh, Sacramento is like a war zone with the 4th of July. I believe that, dude, for sure. Matthew says, "What's up, Cody? It's thundering in Gate City, Virginia, and lightning in Weber City, Virginia." Oh, damn, dude. I'm doing fine. We get so many storms in the Tri Cities region through the Appalachian Mountains. Hope you're doing okay, bro. Well, definitely stay safe out there, man. I believe that. I'd say I'm doing pretty good right now. It's just been very busy this week, taking care of different things, but yeah, I'd say overall we're doing pretty good, man. Pretty good. I hope you're doing good too. Jacob, are you going to do Alcatraz before it reopens? So I did do a video on Alcatraz actually a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, at this time, I am definitely not able to travel out to Alcatraz as much as I would absolutely love to visit. That's if it reopens, you know, that like I guess I can appreciate the sentiment of like wanting to make prison like a true place of punishment, right? But fiscally, it just doesn't make a lot of sense considering they have to literally bring in everything via boat or like airdrop it, I guess, these days. It just, I don't know, it doesn't seem feasible to actually reopen as a prison. But I would absolutely love to visit one of these days for sure. Yeah, for sure, Isabel, for sure. Yeah, dark, I did already cover it, but maybe he meant, like, take a trip there. I definitely would. I'm hoping to to do some kind of a trip again, fairly soon. I definitely still have to do my review on the Sally House. It is in the works. It's just taking some time to kinda deconstruct everything and just give my proper opinions. So the next video will not be over what took place with us at the Sally House. It's going to be over a different topic, but sooner than later, that is coming. I've got Cody's Creepies backlogged. I've got the latest episode being edited, so hopefully that'll be up fairly soon too. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I really do. Orange, I've been seeing way too many videos popping up with AI narration, and it really bothers me. Yeah, I think that's going to continue to be a problem, to tell you the truth, just because AI is getting so good in the sense that people can mass produce content. So I do think that the market is going to continuously be flooded, but what that means for people like myself is that if our content kind of shines through and is actually pushed properly to people, considering I am a real person that narrates the stories and creates these videos, I would hope that people would be able to tell the difference and would I don't know, come to appreciate that aspect, the human aspect of the work. Now I've seen some pretty good AI narration videos, I'm not gonna lie, but it's rare. They're few and far between for sure. So I'm just catching up in the chat here. Hey, what up, Little Flower? How you doing, dude? Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope you're doing well yourself. Jason, welcome, my friend. I love seeing our regulars, man. I really do. Oh yeah, Castor, that's another crazy natural phenomena, hurricanes, man. Scary, scary stuff. I'm pretty landlocked, so I haven't lived through any hurricanes, but I've had many a family members who have living in other states. Nalita, I can't stand your MAGA ass, and will continue to give you a thumbs down. Okay, I guess. Meanwhile, I'm not saying or doing anything political whatsoever. That's one thing I don't really integrate into this channel is politics, personal or otherwise. So it seems like maybe you just have a personal problem. So sorry that that's a thing. If you want to, I mean, I guess if you want to leave me a thumbs down, whatever, do you. So, but just so you know, I'm not going to get into a political debate here now or ever. So, like, politics are like opinions. Everybody has their own opinions on everything. Everyone views issues differently. And to kind of be so black and white like that is really kind of sad, to tell you the truth. But, anyways, that's enough time on that. Isabel, why does encoding a video take so long? I'm just finishing my submission to that editing thing. Oh, cool. That's what's up. I have no chance, so new to the whole thing. Oh, you don't necessarily have no chance. I at least follow the directions. Hey, that's what it's about, man, and learning. It's a learning opportunity. The reason it takes longer to encode really comes down to the size of the file that you're trying to encode and your PC setup. Kind of your you'd be looking at like your processing power, um, what video cards you have, stuff like that. So basically, if you have more I guess, more advanced specs, then it's going to lessen the encoding time. I hope that makes sense. The Sally Sockness, what? House, I wanna live there. It's pretty creepy, bro, I'm not gonna lie. During the day's not so bad, but nighttime is definitely a different vibe in that place. That's facts. And having experienced what I've experienced there this last time, I sure as shit would not wanna live there. Matthias, he lives. Matthias, did you ever get my emails, man? Did you ever get back into the Discord? I think I've emailed you a couple times, at least the email that I had um on file. So I hope so, man. Cause we've missed you, dog. Hope you're doing great. Isabel, oh, you don't live that far from Alcatraz. Doing some amateur filming. I have some pictures from a few years ago. Dude, that is awesome. Hell yeah. You absolutely should. 100%. Crystal, we had a really bad storm come through North Dakota last Friday. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's sad that 3 people passed away. Damn. Damn. Dennis, how's your my workout journey? Much love from California. Well, thank you, Dennis. Appreciate that, man. Workout journey's going great. I am down in the lower 240s. I plateaued for a little bit, but over the course of this last week, I'm down. Doing it very much in a healthy way, just eating a lot of protein, working out, getting my cardio in, getting a lot of sun. You can probably kind of tell. Well, this is also like a little irritated, I guess, from like doing like a face scrub earlier in the day, but I definitely got a tan going for sure. Yeah, getting lots of sun, just used to the weather, walking Luna around, which she's somewhere. I think she's in the hallway. But yeah, no, we're doing good, man. It's crazy. I was actually talking to Meg and her family earlier, and I'm almost at the weight that me and Megan, the same weight that I was when me and Megan met a little over 8 years ago, which is crazy. So my goal My personal goal is 200, like 200 to 185. If I could get there, I think I would be pretty well at my limit. And then would do like a clean bulk after that as far as muscle goes. But I'm really happy with how I'm feeling, how I'm looking, and just continuing to keep it going, man. So I appreciate you asking. Hey, Matthias, welcome to the club. In the club, we all fam. Vincent says, "Howdy, what's up, man? Howdy." Oh, damn it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm still working through the comments and it just did that thing where it skips to the bottom. So sorry about that. So we said the howdy, just kicking up Pokemon. Oh, damn, dog. Take her easy. Hey, what's up? Oh, hey, Casser's. It's his birthday, dude. Let's go. Happy birthday, Casser. And thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that. Okay, I think I'm back where I was now. Yeah, felt Vincent for sure. You know, it's crazy. I didn't even say anything. You know what I mean? Just as far as if it was reopened, all I did was talk about the logistics and that it would be kind of a stupid idea. And someone just spurred out. So I mean, hey, to each their own, bro. But it is what it is. Oh well. And yeah, Orange. I think technically all forms of engagement are still engagement, albeit I would much prefer thumbs up. There's Luna. She's creeping. Hi, babies. I love the fact that she was able to squeeze in the smallest of, like, slivers within frame. Yes. Sorry, getting caught up here still, guys. Walking Dead. Hey, Cody, hope all is well with you. Love these. It says live, but I think you meant love these Friday night live chats. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you so much, man. I'm glad that you like them. It's I know it's kind of boring with me not going out all the time, but life's just been crazy lately. So I'm just doing my best to interact, have a great time with you guys, which I always look forward to these. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like they further motivate me too, just in this craft, because really it's all about at the end of the day, it's all about entertaining you guys and exploring topics and hauntings and cases that not only do I find interesting, but that you guys all find interesting too, and trying to present them in an original way, I guess. So yeah, thank you guys again. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I really appreciate you guys, whether it's coming in the lives or watching the videos or both. You are appreciated. Sorry, I'm reading now. Isabel RAM, I'm low on processing and I have a banned video card. Like banned in a competition or not sure what you mean there. Sorry. Oh, what's up, SRW Taku? At least you got notified at all, bro. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, no worries, man. Welcome. Hey, what's up, M. Cliffords? Hey, glad you're here as well, my friend. Yeah, you're good walking. No worries, dude. So yeah, I'll just be patient. Yeah, sometimes that's all you can do. My first gaming PC was the first PC I started rendering Mystery Archives videos on. And I'd say probably for a standard HD, like 1920 by 1080 at 30 FPS, let's say 20 to 30 minutes would usually take me like 3 to 4 hours to render. I don't remember my specific setup back then, but dude, what would really suck is something would mess up or I would not have finished something or what have you. Like I missed something in the video and then I would wait all that time only to discover that the final video was like messed up. Fun times. I mean, we did it. We did it for sure, but crazy. Jacob, yeah, it was jumping, bro. It was a lot. I will say that. It was a lot for sure. That's what happens when you worship possums. I'm dead. Clifford, hey Cody, have you ever considered an episode on gin? I have. I think it's a unique. I mean, I'm still I definitely need to make a new demonology archives video, and I have a few lined up topic-wise that I would like to get into. I am also simultaneously working on my, Crowley documentary as well as a few other videos, so they're all works in progress. I just know that it takes a good while for me to be able to get to all of them. So, just stay tuned, I'd say, but I it's not out of the realm of possibility. I absolutely would be interested for sure. Little Flower, Ohio has been hot, windy, hot and wet. I don't need to survive another tornado, man. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, if you've already survived one, good lord. That's insane. Shit. They need to worship the true lords, the Lorb. I love that. Speaking of Lorb, actually, and blankets, because they're like right next to me. Let me show you one of the first blankets that I'm going to be putting in the store. Um, hopefully, I want to say either if I can't get to it tonight, I'm really hoping for tomorrow night, but let me show you anyways. Now, the blanket is gigantic, so bear with me. I may stand up and show it, but let me show you the sticker that's on it first here. So it is very much a Church of the Lord style blanket. Oh God, I'm trying to see how to like show this design. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So that was one that I ended up making that I just thought looked kind of cool. And I was like, let's see how it turns out. And this is actually the first time that I'm opening this specific one up. So let me move here. I did also find a really insanely good deal on a new gaming chair. This gaming chair was like 50 bucks. So, and compared to my other one, it's got like that lumbar support. Oh, I'm loving it, dude. But yeah, let me back up and figure this out and show it to you guys here. Just give me 2 seconds. I got to see what direction it goes to. Dude, it's so huge. Jesus Christ. Jesus Lord. Christ Lord. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way so I don't trip. All right, enough of me being a goober. Anyways, that's one of the designs. There is a second Lorb design that is in the box, and perhaps I will show it in a little bit. Oh, hail the Lorb. Oh, thanks, Crystal. Appreciate that. Please pass the butter. I'm dying. Well, thank you, Vincent. Yeah, hey, man. They'll be available for you shortly, my friend. Hell yeah, Jacob. It definitely can be yours, my friend. Oh God, I see Little Flower took care of something. Appreciate that, dude. I can only imagine someone's probably continuing to spurg, and it is what it is, homie. Posted something on Discord. Okay, I will definitely check it out here in just a second, my dude. What? Sorry, I'm reading these deleted chats and I'm so fucking confused. Yeah, this person is fucking freaking out, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, thanks, Little Flower. Appreciate you, dog. That goes hard. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, I wanted like a stained glass look with Lorb, so she said, "Yo." Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm sorry about your phone, Clifford. That sucks, dog. A dictionary of Oh, interesting. A Dictionary of Angels, including The Fallen Angel by Gustav Davidson, is a good book to help you, Cody, with your research. I will definitely check that out, man. Let me copy that real quick and add it to my notes. You know what's really funny? So I have my AirPods in, right? I listen to music almost 24/7 really at this point, or like go hands free when I'm doing other stuff. And I have such a random mix of music on right now. And oh god, what is the song? It's probably, hold up. I know the name of the song. Let me just double check it because I don't want to, again, I don't want people to make fun of me. I just want to make sure this is the title. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, my memory is serving me correctly. But it was playing That's What You Get by Paramore. So I was like, I gotta do a little dance. The people don't know, but I gotta do a little dance. So I hope you enjoyed it. Love the chapter banner of the Lord. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, she was telling us to almost burn in hell. Not in my mystery zone. I fuck with that so hard. Whatever, dude. Some people are just fucking schizo. It's whatever. It's sad. I hope they get some help. Hello, Crystal. And another Crystal. Welcome. Skull Kid, we will own the Lord blanket. Hell yeah, dog. I will make it happen for you, man. Hey, what's up, Roxanne? Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Jacob, bro. I appreciate that. It's either a chat or a sticker. I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't always tell. YouTube's always changed them up how they look on my end, but I very much appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Dark said Jacob fucking ballin'. I love that, dude. Love that. Tina, great throw. I like it. Oh, thank you. The blanket. Yeah, I got you. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I guess it is kind of like a throw in a way, too. Very much appreciated. Cody playing Ricky Martin, holding the blanket. Nah. I mean, hey, man, I guess that song would be kinda nostalgic, but it's not gonna be on my regular rotation. It's not my groove. No shade to anyone, who likes that song, but, it's not something that's on my regular mix. Man, I listen to so much shit these days, dude. Like right now I'm playing Midnight at McGuffey's by Dance Gavin Dance. It's a bop. It's been my bop for today. Great question, Vincent. I've never read Father Malachi Martin's books. I remember Hostage to the Devil, and he's got a few others about inside the Vatican. But I did listen to his interviews with the late great Art Bell, and he was I mean, both of them truly, but Father Malachi was an incredibly fascinating character. Um, yeah, very, very interesting man. Yeah, I would definitely, if you haven't listened to those interviews, I 1000% would recommend them. Go check them out. They're definitely on YouTube. I know one of you is gonna get all buttery with the Lord Blanky. Please don't. Hey, look, you can purchase the Lord Blanky and do what thou wilt with it. Just don't tell me about it. Just don't tell me about it. Real quick, let me adjust this. Jesus Christ, I'm 30 minutes in, dude, and I'm already dancing with blankies and shit. Cody's more of a Timberlake guy. I fuck with a couple of Timberlake tracks, man. Hey, shout out to all my multilingual folks. Amen to that, man. Learning another language is so difficult. That's incredible, Esbel. That's sick, dude. That's awesome. Slipknot. Yeah, dude, I fuck with Slipknot. They're older stuff. I'm gonna be honest, after All Hope Is Gone, I don't think I really listened to much after that. I think I listened to, was it the Gray Chapter or something like that? And it was a couple songs were okay. Um, yeah, for me, like Iowa and All Hope Is Gone are probably my two faves from Slipknot, but I don't know. I fuck with a lot of their older stuff. My music goes from classical to metal to pop to J. Is that J rock? What is J rock? I know J rock. The only J rock I know is from Trailer Park Boys. Ri Art Bell mentioned. A that's right. I love Art Bell, man. Someone compared me to Art Bell once, and I was like, 0% chance. Can't even hold a flame to him. The absolute goat. No worries, it's Friday night. Hey, thanks, Tina. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so cool, Vincent. Yeah, unfortunately I had heard of Art Bell, but I didn't really get into him. I wanna say until 2014 or 2015. It was like literally within months of him passing away. Let me look up when that was. Oh, no, I guess it was 2018. So maybe I did get into him a little while before he passed away, but I wasn't aware that he had passed away for a good while until I started looking for other episodes at that time and ended up finding that out. So, yeah, that was very sad for sure. Oh, Japanese rock music. Okay, I got you, Casser. Hell yeah, dude. There's a lot of really good Japanese metal bands, that have kinda been floating around and coming to the US stream, so it's pretty neat. Hey, what's up? Is it Deidrian? Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. Welcome. You right, Kayla? That's what I'm saying, dude. J Rock from Trailer Park Boys. What a goaded character. Love that. I've just one more music theory class for my music degree. Oh, that's so cool, Isabel. Congratulations, man. That's sick. Yeah, music theory is interesting to say the least. I only took music theory in high school. It was my junior or senior year. I can't remember, but I played in several bands during that time as well as after, and we implemented some theory. Just kind of depends on how you look at things. But yeah, very cool for sure. Little flower. I've got English, Pennsylvanian, Dutch, French, Japanese, German, and Russian. A little bit of Spanish and Korean. I wonder why I have headaches. Are you saying those are all the languages you speak, dude? Because that is insane. That's like, dude, every day, I swear, I get further and further convinced that you're just like my CIA agent that's been assigned to me. These are like ultra genius levels of language. I don't know, man. And you triangulated my position one time. I'm just saying it's not out of the realm of possibility. I like some Ramstein, Kaser. Oh yeah, Blue by was it Eiffel something. Hold up. From what I remember, something like that. By yeah, Eiffel 65. Okay. Close enough. You know, it's funny, I almost wore a shirt today. I did wear a shirt yesterday of a band called The Browning, and they actually put out a RuneScape, like a super sick RuneScape inspired Kraken shirt. And my company's actually Kraken Media. So I was like, I play RuneScape. I've killed the Kraken numerous times, like farmed a Kraken, and I have Kraken Media. I have to get this shirt. And what's funny is I ended up getting that shirt, and then not too long after, they put out their cover of that song, which was pretty dope. So, yeah, it's pretty sick. I love how we jump around from, tornadoes and natural disasters to, all sorts of random shit. That's why I love these streams, man. We all weird, we worship a lore, but that's also very accurate. That's so funny, dude. Hold up. That isn't hyper pop. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever really listened to hyper pop. I'd have to look into exactly what all that entails. Mork? I'm sorry, I'm missing context reading out loud, my bad. Said, "Yes, sir." Shit. Matthias, oh, you never got any of my emails, dude? On either of them? Oh, shit, you can't get back on Discord at all? Could you, just make a new account? and I could add you to the server and then just give you back your mod permissions? I mean, I would like to think, right? That's a possibility. That's crazy. 'Cause, well, I mean, I'm not gonna share your email in the chat, but, yeah, dude, I have just the one email, and I emailed you a couple times. One kinda back when things initially went down, and then I just sent you another email, either it was yesterday or today. My CIA agent must be mortified. Shit. Hell, I can barely speak English. Same, though, dude. Same. Cody will never let me live that down. No, because it was a first. Hey, that's what's up, Skull. Yeah, I fuck with the Browning, dude. They go ham skis. You know, they came here, well, they came to a nearby city next to me, and, I had something going on. I think I had to travel, so I couldn't go. But yeah, I was kinda sad that I missed out on that, but hopefully they'll come through another time for sure. Oh my god, dog. My CIA agent is probably trying and failing to cope with the levels of existential dread I live with. Holy shit. They got therapy sessions for the CIA agents. You can even drink the Kraken. That is very true. I don't really drink these days, but I tell you what, man, once upon a time, your boy definitely drank some Kraken. That's facts. Little Flower. Now, listen, you can't talk about RuneScape or I'll start talking about quests. I mean, I'm not against this. I'm not opposed to this. You know, the last major quest I did that made me take like a 3-month hiatus because I just got fucking burned out. Like with all of the requirements headed to, and then the quest itself was Monkey Madness 2. That was intense. I think the worst part of it for me really was the puzzle part on the ship that had the 3 levels where you had to sneak past the ninja guards and plant the bombs and shit. Oh my god. Ass. I almost rage quit multiple times, but we made it. I think it took me overall, I want to say all time spent with breaks, or I'm sorry, excluding breaks in between, probably like 5 or 6 hours of straight trying to get that. Like it was such a pain in the ass. Burning HD vids. Hell yeah, dude. You should do an episode on Rolling Hills Asylum. I'm down for that. Let me add that to my list, bro. I've been wanting to do some asylums lately, man. Such fascinating yet sad places. Carnage from the Browning got me through my leg day suffering. Hell yeah, bro. I actually went early this morning and I did a pretty solid chest day and did a good amount of cardio as well. So been feeling pretty good today. I'm back to where, you know, it's crazy to say I'm back to work. So I used to be able to do a shitload of them years ago, but I'm slowly working on strengthening and getting more consistent with my pull ups, you know, now that I can do them again. So really been working on those and then, yeah, just targeting my normal stuff. So it's good shit. Pull ups and chin ups, you know, both, depending on how you look at it, what you consider, you know, what. Like, basically, like, pull, you know, the different switches. I'm working on both, so so I haven't I never really got into baby metal. I do like some Slaughter to Prevail though. What's crazy is I remember Alex Terrible way back in the day when he was really young doing like Suicide Silence covers and stuff. So it's crazy to see how far he's come. But he has such visceral lows. That was such a trademark thing, you know. Like I'm not shocked that he's put in the work to get where he is today. So congrats to him. Which I highly doubt he will ever watch this stream, but on the off chance, congratulations. Okay, Matthias, that sounds like a plan, dog. That sounds like a great plan. Hey, what's up, Lee? Sorry, man, didn't mean to miss you there. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, Little Flower's my CIA agent. She's keeping me dialed into the chat as well. Oh, that's cool, Isabel. Hell yeah. I don't know a ton about the Portuguese to tell you the honest God truth, but they do seem like a fascinating people and fascinating people with a fascinating culture. Mongolian metal. I have heard some Mongolian metal. It's definitely interesting for sure. Hey, are you in the chat? Like the live pretty please with butter on top. Thank you. Love that. Thank you, dude. Legion assemble. Cody, how about Jimkin? What is a Jimkin, brother? It's good. I can cook. I will try to feed people. It's in my blood. I mean, that's not the worst thing I've ever heard, Isabel. That's kind of awesome. Hey, what's up, Bradley? SIW talking. The Lord lied to me. The cake was a lie. What cake, dog? Who's got cake? I'm so confused. Oh, thanks, Mark. And hey, what's up, man? Appreciate that. I've got a bunch. Actually, little bit of a spoiler, I guess, as well as I'm making a couple of meme shirts with Luna's derpy faces. I have to do it, even if I'm the only one that orders one. I'm doing it. Absolutely, M. Clifford. Again, bro, thank you so much. Not only for usually always being here, but your support. I see you in the comments all the time. And have a very, very fantastic 55th birthday as of next Monday. And if you are signing off just now, bro, I hope you have a wonderful night. You're so welcome, dude. 1000%. You're extremely welcome. I'm honored to be able to wish you a happy birthday. Oh, if I was your CIA agent, I'd ask for a reassignment. Damn. She doesn't even like me, dude. I mean, I guess whatever. You work for the CIA. It's cool. I'm sorry, Vincent. I don't know what the hell that is, bro. I don't know what I have I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to say it out loud because someone will clip it somewhere, but shit. Are the Tyranids from 40K Lorb's children? I never got into 40K, but we're gonna Google that right now because now I need to know what that is. Let's see. Dear God, what the hell is this, man? I mean, they look brutal enough. I will give you that. They look crazy. Holy shit. Sure. Why not, man? Why not? Meme shirts for the cozy time in the Lord blankie. That's facts, dude. Speaking of which, I mean, via us talking, if you want like something, man, from the store, I'm still definitely down to hook it up. I'm just saying. No, because I like you and I don't want to know your secrets. Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Um, secrets, I mean, obviously everyone has like their own secrets and shit, but thankfully I don't think mine are too fucking insane. So at least there's that. I just like to wear other people's faces. It's fine. Got a nipple belt in the back. It's cool. Just kidding. That meme actually came from when I started the Mystery Archives podcast with my buddy Hayden before he got super busy with his family life, which maybe will return one day. Who knows? But it was mostly true crime oriented. And we were talking about Ed Gein and how he had a nipple belt. Fun fact, amidst other horrendous things. But it was just kind of funny to think about in a fucked up way. Cody, you passed the test, you are sane. Well, thank you, Vincent. I appreciate that. I am indeed a person who tries to read properly. So this is not an AI clone. This is what you see is what you get. All right. I'm just a cyborg from the future. Okay. It's fine. Oh, hell yeah, Clifford. I'm really glad that you feel that way, dog. Thank you. And again, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Seriously, you deserve it. This is my first time here. Tina, this is my first time here. I got cussed out in Spanish. Everyone else has been lovely. I'm having a great time so far. Thanks for the awesome stream. Well, thank you for being awesome. I'm sorry about the one crazy person. Unfortunately, in this line of work, um, with these topics, every once in a rare while you get some unhinged people. It's just kind of part of the process. But the rest of us are pretty cool. So I appreciate you being here and you should definitely stick around, man, for sure. Oh Lord, where are we at now? As the devil wears Prada graces my ears. Oh no, not the ligma. Not the ligma. Shit. Cenobites are weak compared to the Lorb. Aren't Cenobites from Hellraiser though? Or is that a 40k thing as well? I'm not sure. I don't play or know shit about 40k, so you got me there. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a skinwalker. Who, me or Dark? Fuck, dude, this shit's getting too meta for me. You the belt, right? Isn't that insane? Yeah, man. He was a very sick guy. That's yeah, crazy. I was more of a fan of the Famp, better known as the face lamp. Holy shit. Yeah, that was a thing too. Yep. I don't remember all the ins and outs, but he had some wild shit, dude. He had like bowls made from human skulls. God, yeah, he definitely had the face lamp. He had shades made of human skin. Um, there's a lot to unpack there, dude. Oh, okay, I got you, Bradley. Got you. Yeah, that I was familiar with. Oh my god, the Lorb eats Cinnabites for a snack and they dig it. They probably would, to be honest. Oh my god, I'm dying. The Mothman because I eat panties. Shit. That meme though. Fuck, that's hilarious. I have that saved somewhere actually. HR. Fuck, am I HR? Oh no. The MA regulars are very cool. I would have to agree with you, Mark. I'm so proud of this community, dude. I definitely feel like I don't know, I belong and I feel like others who are in the community very much belong as well. You know, like it's our own little weird corner of the internet and I'm here for it. And closest to the Lorb. Oh, I'm dead. That is also very fair, Kayla. Yeah, I guess we haven't really had someone pop off in a long time. So that's I think that was more of a thing kind of towards the beginning of my channel more so, but I didn't really do live streams like this. They would just freak out in the chat and it would just be a whole thing. So, like I said, it happens. But Little Flower took care of it, so it's much appreciated. Wait, what? Tardigrades. Oh, yeah, tardigrades. I mean, they're basically, yeah, little indestructible water bears. Yeah, they're not really scary, I'd say. They are crazy though, as far as their nature goes. It's very cool though. Oh shit, plot twist. I was never CIA. I'm worse. I'm HR. Oh fuck. No one wants to ever hear from HR. Not even me. It's my channel. I don't want to hear from HR. I'm scared. Fucking HR, man, just make people shiver. Just a few loud idiots. I think it was just one mostly, but felt for sure dark. Um, Isabel, or actually, hold up, Casser. Cody, have you heard of Rhapsody Fantasy Rock Band? I think back in the 80s. I have not, man. That sounds really interesting though. For some reason, and it's probably completely unrelated, but it reminds me of like Blue Man Group for some reason when I try to picture it in my head. Isabel, have admiration for the fact that all creators have to submit to the copyright check process. It's sneaky. You do. That's why I very much am like cross your T's and dot your I's, man, and use royalty free things or original creations. Like for example, even with pictures and stuff like that, I've had people come after me for all sorts of shit. So, no one's out here trying to get sued. So at a minimum, I will either ask permission or I will cite the source. And if someone has a problem with that, I'll remove it, or whatever we got to do to go about it correctly. So, but some people are really cool with it, and some organizations are really cool with it, and some people are just fucking unhinged. So it happens. Hey, welcome, Smoky Neo. Welcome to the membership program, my dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Oh God, no. Matthias is like me sitting in front of my HR rep, hearing them absolutely butcher the joke I just said to wind up there. You're not wrong, though, dude. Sitting there just deconstructing it, and you're like, damn, dude, I'm fucked. Oh God, actually, I said your wife came over. Oh no. Oh no. Uh oh. Isabel, well, I'm going to email you a bunch of free to use Alcatraz shots if you ever need them. That would be really cool, man. Um, I've been experimenting with different thumbnails and stuff, and I honestly wouldn't mind if obviously with your permission, seeing if we could maybe use some of those and in the Alcatraz video thumbnail and just get them out there. It'd be sick. And I can put an attribution to you in the comments section or description, I should say, or both, really. Yeah, Tina, they definitely don't. I'm very fortunate that most of the video I say most because there's like a very small handful that got had issues ever over the whole time I've been doing this here on YouTube now. Like copyright wise. But you get to a point to where, and I don't know if I'm grandfathered in, if it's still like this with everyone or if it's just like an older creator thing. Not that like I'm not, I haven't been here that long, but basically when you rate a certain number of them fairly and positively, and there's no issues with the check systems, then they kind of tend to use your judgment more so than when you first start out. Flower throws a jab, someone becomes a member. Hey, stonks. Hell yeah. Did I get sued for calling The Shining The Shining? The Shinning The Shining? Nah, thank God, no. I've had one instance where, and I won't get into specifics because I squashed it and everything, but I had a much larger creator try to sue me over a couple of photographs, even though I offered to take the video down, and it was a whole fucking thing. And like I said, I squashed it. It's been over now. Honestly, it's almost been a year to the date since, which is great. But I tell you what, that fucking sucked. So I never want to go through that again. But it be what it be. Cody's shark will feed well tonight with that new membership. Feed the sharks, Lorbs protect the street sharks. Dude, I fucking love street sharks, man. Wasn't that Vin Diesel's thing? That's awesome. Oh, you got some good shots of the dummies. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I tell you what, that escape was extremely fascinating to learn about. I knew about it a bit before, but to dive a little deeper was really, really cool. Some people are just petty or fucking greedy. Agreed. Yeah, it's all good, man. Shit happens. SRWO. Little Flower. Cody, you have a fractured shin right now, bro. We found out I've had foreign body granuloma in my left leg for over a decade. I'm riding that high. So sick. Bro, what is that? Yeah, that's getting Googled right now, bro. Sorry. I'm versed in some things, but that is not one. Oh. Oh, okay. So that encapsulates essentially something that gets into your skin. That's fucking crazy. What was in there, dude? I mean, if you even know, that's wild. That's fucking crazy, bro. Holy shit. How did you, if you don't mind me asking, if you want to share it, how did you fracture your shin? Because that sounds horrendously painful. You're like, "I was kicking a man's head off." Like like, hell yeah. Shit. Yeah, it sounds, excruciating to say the least. Speaking of prisons, Florida's alligator Alcatraz had me laughing. Florida's alligator Alcatraz. That sounds fucking insane, but it is Florida, so let's see. What the fuck? Bro, it's under construction. Holy shit. So I'm reading this just now. Bro, that is fucking nuts. So it's basically gonna be like a prison slash detention center, and God help anyone that gets out because they're gonna get fucking dude, it says that it's a wet like, it's being built on an expansive subtropical wetland known for its population of alligators, crocodiles, and pythons. Holy shit. That's hardcore, dude. I would almost rather take my chances at the OG Alcatraz than that shit. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking like, it's awesome, but also absolutely insane. Good God. So basically a foreign material has been vibing in my leg. My body made a granuloma instead of calcifying around it because my body can't do that process. Oh shit. Oh, you were playing Putt Putt Gold and my friend oh no, your friend's boyfriend hit you dead on. Oh shit. Piece of flint from when you were younger. Bro, that's insane. Damn. As if you didn't have enough shit going on, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta just throw something else in the mix, like, dude, that's intense. Good lord. Yeah, Florida's wild, dog. Oh, dude, no one is going to be escape well, if they do, bro, good luck to them, 'cause, I wouldn't wanna escape into that fucking savage wilderness. No, thank you. Good lord. But yeah, that's insane, Little Flower. So did they remove the foreign object, or how I'm not sure exactly how that works. So oh, basically a kidney stone, yeah. Oh, but because you have EDS, rapid fire immune cells. Holy shit. Dude, that's crazy. Good lord. I've got like I wonder I don't know what I have here. I have like a little you guys can't see it, but you could feel it. It's like a little tiny nodule in here. I've had it like most of my life from as long as I can remember, and it may have been something similar. I'm not 100 on that, but, like, I can feel something in there. It doesn't hurt or anything, but I'm starting to think maybe that could possibly be what the what that is, but that's crazy. Keeps getting shit interesting. Life certainly keeps shit interesting. It definitely can oh, shit, dude. Speaking of life sorry, I'm just popping off now. Speaking of life keeping shit interesting, so I was walking Luna today, and this was probably at I wanna say like 1 or 2 PM, and I'm out at our normal park, which has, forest trails, as well as, like, regular park walking trails, and Luna, being the little wolf goblin she is, um I had to see if she was looking at me, but nah, she's laying down somewhere. She, wanted to go into the woods, so I'm like, "Alright, cool." I was out of off spray, I just realized that, but I was like, "You know what? Fuck it, it'll make her happy. If we get ate up by mosquitoes or whatever, it's fine." So, we go in there, and, so, basically, like, you go down oh, here, let me try to oh god, it's not gonna make much sense. I just won't use my hands, it's fine. Basically, you walk down the trail, and she was smelling off to the right a little bit, and then she went off to the left, and I was turned kind of facing the area from where we had come from, the trail, because halfway down the trail was closed by, some trees that had fallen from the storms recently, and they hadn't cleared them out yet. So I was letting Luna do her thing, and I was sending a text to my friend. She just had gum surgery, like a gum graft done, and she's like, "I look like a bulldog." And I was trying to be like, whatever, bulldogs are cool, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to be supportive, and I felt something. It felt weird, dude. I felt something touch the back of my right calf, like probably from the middle of my calf down to my ankle. And I was like, either that's a really big bug, which it didn't feel bug like. That's the thing. It felt kind of like cold in a way. And I was like, or it's like one of the plants. So the plants were kind of like, like whenever flood water goes through an area and it like compresses plants down or whatever, I thought maybe one of those plants had just kind of like propped itself back up, or I had touched it in a way where it like touched the back of my leg. Well, I didn't move. I didn't freak out. Nothing, right? Just kept my composure. And I looked behind me and I didn't see anything. I didn't see a bug or I didn't see a plant, nothing. So I was like, that's really weird. But then I had turned around again to where I was facing the right-hand side, pardon me, the right-hand side of where I was, and, or no, I'm sorry, the left-hand side rather. Basically, I turned around, looked, turned back the other way, looked to my left, and I saw a fucking huge snake, like, literally, like, feet away from me, slithering away to this big there was, like, an overturned, like, really large, like, uprooted tree. And I couldn't ID it. I don't think it was poisonous because, like, we do have poisonous snakes here, but it's very few and far between. But we do have water moccasins, and we were near a creek. But that would have been wild. And we have rattlesnakes and shit, but it's usually more rural. But this boy was at least 3 feet long and was like yay thick, big ass fucking snake, dude. And I was just like, "Holy shit." I was like, "I did not need a reminder." Yeah, dude, I'm 99% sure that the snake booped my fucking calf. It probably saw this weird muscly fucking peachy looking thing and was like, "What the hell is that?" And then just gave it a little weird boop and then was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." I wouldn't have been that it was probably a bull snake, to be honest. Those are pretty common. I mean, we have a few different common snakes, but it definitely had some kind of a pattern to it, and I couldn't ideate it, got away too quick. I was gonna take a video or a photo, but that boy snuck away way too fast. But yeah, it was weird to say the least, but I was really just thankful, like, A, that it didn't bite me, but I was extremely thankful that it didn't bite Luna or that Luna didn't discover it and get curious, you know what I mean? And that sort of a thing. So, for that, I'm thankful, but I was like, damn, dude, I literally said verbatim, I think out loud to Luna, I was like, that's enough woods for today. So yeah. Um, link to DM and Discord. Sorry, guys. I will definitely check the Discord here shortly. I'm just gonna get caught up here. But yeah, that was kind of earlier on in my day. That was like halfway through my day, kind of. I got up really early today. I got up at like 6, which is early for me. So 6 a.m. that is. But, yeah, that was the thing. So I was like, "Okay, alright, that's enough of that." I don't have, like, a fear of snakes or anything, but I'm just like, "Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy." Because like, I wasn't paying attention at all. I was just relaxing, chilling, walking the dog. You see snakes sometimes, but usually they're out in the water or they're, like, off on a little cove sunbathing or something, like but yeah, you just get reminded like, "Damn, dude, shit does live out here. Oh, no." You know? So, yeah, that was interesting to say the least. It might yeah, that might be a little bit more Cody lore. That happened today. So that was a thing, dude. That was a thing. Oh, the object will live there forever. Oh, that's really interesting, little flower. That's so they can't like remove it or anything? Oh, they're also normally on the surface level, but my body said, give her one right next to the bone. That's crazy, dog. Oh, it's not a bad injury. Well, that's good. Fractures for me can't be in a cast and I have a high well, I'm glad that you at least have a high pain tolerance, but damn, dog. Settle down. Can't be windmilling, kicking people in the face all the time, dog. Oh shit, ninja. Oh my god, dude. I hope you're okay. Definitely stay safe, man. Be hunkered down somewhere. That's it's not shit to play with, man. But definitely keep us posted, bro. Good lord. Little flower, no, I don't believe it was a wasp. It was indeed a snake. Game over. Like, can you imagine that's the way you go at fucking random, just like a rattlesnake comes up out of nowhere, completely unprompted, and just bites you. GG, bro. In Soviet Russia, snake boops you. Oh my god. I did get booped. I did. And it was weird and also very much entirely unexpected. That's why I was like, dude, I just remembered that that happened. I needed to tell you guys because I only told a few people. I mean, I think I told my dad, my brother, maybe my cousin, and Meg, obviously, and the friend that I was texting about her gum graft that I was like, "Dude, I think I sent her a voice memo, and I was like, "Bro, I think I just got booped by a snake. It was spooky." Right? It's not the first thing that you think of that it's a snake, like, booping or licking your leg, man. It's not the first thing I thought of, to tell you the truth. Like, it felt strange though. It felt weird. Like, it was definitely out of the ordinary, and I'm glad that my first reaction was not to, like, kick back or turn rapidly because that's probably the last thing you wanna do, and there's a big ass snake there, poisonous or otherwise, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just glad that it didn't bite me. I'm glad that it didn't, bite Luna, so blessed be. But, yeah, it was an experience to say the least. God, I can't even talk anymore. Yeah, no, if, yeah, whatever snake it was, man, it was feasting out there. Cause that boy was a big. Thank the Lord indeed, my friend. Bless you and Luna are okay. Thanks, man. Appreciate that little flower. Oh, I got you. Okay, there's no reason to remove it. It's completely harmless. Thank you for the story. 10 out of 10. It was a strange one, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Send the X-ray in Discord. I like weird body stuff. Honestly, same, dude. Yeah, for sure. You should. Yeah, that's wild. Watch it just be an alien implant. That would be crazy. Taking a pic to get it identified. I don't know if they'd be able to identify it strictly based off an X-ray, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Still interesting to say the least, though. Let's see. In an hour and 12 minutes, we have cycled through some shit. Oh man, I'm glad you're okay, Ninja. Has the tornado said past? I'm assuming, or went. I'm obviously you're here with us. I'm assuming you're okay for one, but for two, I'm hoping that you're no longer in danger, my friend. Skull, it's your CIA tracking implant. Maybe you're my fucking CIA agent, bro. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Always encouraging me to work out and shit. What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. Keep that X-ray for when you fly so you can get through airport security. That too, yeah. Like if you got where you put your hands up and it does the wraparound X-ray for sure. Or a metal. Or if it is metal, make a metal detector go off. But if it's close to the bone, it might not. I don't know. People do have like screws and stuff in their bones, and I'm not so sure they always set off metal detectors, but I could be wrong. Small piece of flint. Flint napping, making arrowheads. That's cool. Glass or metal that is encased in immune cells. That is wild. The radiologist hit me with a different laser after the x-ray, and it's just a thing in my leg. That's nice. It waved back. They looked at it and they're like, "What's that?" It's like, Jesus Christ. Captain Archives Mystery Wars. If Cap is Captain Archives my derpy alter ego. Skull's a bit late to the party. Oh, all good, homie. I cannot confirm nor deny my mission to turn you into a super soldier. I mean, shit, bro. If you guys just would have approached me with that, maybe I would have just taken it from the jump. Why beat around the bush? Let's get to it, dog. That is really interesting. I have never heard of flint napping. I didn't realize that is what it was called. And is that strictly just making arrowheads? Because that is really cool. Oh, wow, okay, let me know if you're doing something in the Bay or Northern Cal, I can scout places. That would be sick, dude, for sure. Hopefully one of these days. Great pictures of old Sacramento and our Golden Bridge, very nice. Yeah, dude, I'd love to see him regardless. Me explaining flint napping would be a whole TED Talk. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Skull probably is my handler, bro, who knows? Right? I mean, if you think about it, now granted, I feel like my content does not get pushed to my entire audience. I think, because the algorithm is so personalized now that some people have moved on to other stuff, and that's perfectly fine. But considering my, I guess, like, considerable reach, if you could say that way, like, the government would probably assign a handler to me, and that's fine. I'll take it. Just make me a super soldier, bro. It's fine. Let's give me the adamantium grafting. All right, let's get it over with. Oh, it definitely sets it off. Oh shit. Okay. Well, Kayla, I guess you would know better than I, my friend. Working a place near with metal detectors. Oh wow. Yeah, that's interesting for sure, man. Damn. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that you're okay, Ninja. Holy shit, dude. What a what a night for you, man. Holy hell. Yeah, seriously, I'm glad you're all right, dude. That's nuts. Good lord. Well, I'm happy my algos brought me here tonight. Well, thank you so much, Tina. I'm glad that you're here as well, my friend. Seriously, I mean that. You thought you were getting Wolverine claws? Best I can do is lobster claws. Fuck. I actually found a company that I have them on the store that you can get your Lorb claws, by the way. Haven't advertised them yet, but that is the thing on the store right now, just FYI. But I tell you what, if that was like a grafting thing, that would fucking suck. Like, it would be cool, I guess, in some sense of like hand to hand combat, but like, how the hell are you about to hold a fucking anything, bro? Like, like you're not about to do shit with those lobster claws unless that other person is unarmed, man, and you were in hand to hand combat. You know what I mean? Shit. You get hungry, you just eat them. It's just a regrowing survival mechanism. In that case, just make one grow out of my fucking side or my back so I can eat it then and still have my hands with my opposable thumbs. Oh, I'm dying. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Hey, it's understandable, Isabel, and it also depends on how many effects and graphics you have in there as well, but just be patient, man. I'm sure it's cooking up and it'll be great. Mark, I've often wondered that myself. Why are dragon legends part of so many cultures? Part of me wants to believe that perhaps similar creatures existed across the world once upon a time, and perhaps we hunted them to extinction, perhaps for our own survival. But you know what? That would make a really cool video too, just even for funsies. So I'm gonna put that down because I have often wondered that growing up and just throughout my life, why that's a thing across pretty much all cultures. It's very interesting. Oh, you light up because you have plates and screws. Damn it, little flower, you're just a cyborg, dude. Just a freaking government issued cyborg. Get in the basement away from all the windows. You mean leave my house? True. Very much that, though. So it's funny. I do have a tornado shelter that I would have to befriend all the spiders in right now. I haven't had time to redo it yet. I need to, though. But it would definitely would keep us safe because it is very much underground. But I would love to have a house with a basement. I'm hoping one day. But again, I'm very fortunate. I do live in Tornado Alley, but I have not seen one in person, knock on wood. I have certainly hit out during sirens dozens upon dozens of times, though, throughout my life. That is big facts. No, I know. You're good, man. You're good. No worries, Isabel. If you see a witch flying by your window, it's just me. That's incredible, Bradley. Hell yeah. That's so funny. Government issued cyborg GF win. I am fucking dead, bro. You would, Dark. Dark's like, when is it happening? He's fucking sweating bullets. He's like, he's that meme. He's profusely sweating. Was it the Key and Peele one? One of them is just fucking pouring sweat. Oh, I don't have plates or screws. I light up from one of the pieces of jewelry. I walk through with my cane, or I forget to take a knife off my person. That is very fair. All also valid weapons for assassination attempts. Just saying. All could be used. You don't want to hear a tornado freight train on steroids. I don't. Like I would want to hear one at a safe distance and see one just for the sheer spectacle of experiencing the phenomena that, because we still don't really truly understand why tornadoes are a thing. We have rough ideas. And scientifically we've broken down how they form, but there's still a missing part of the equation there that perhaps maybe we'll figure out one day and perhaps we won't. But I certainly would want to, again, see one and hear one from a distance. I don't want to be in one. No, thank you. That would suck. All right, Skull Kid, appreciate you, bro. Get you some rest. You got to rest up as much as you train. So get that rest, bro. Peace, love, and melted butter to you all. I fucking love that, dude. Have a great night, bro. I'd take Cortana at most. Dude, absolutely. A little purple waifu. Let's go. That's an AI. It is tech. She is technically an AI. Not gonna lie. In a tornado in Iowa, very loud and it ate our town. That sounds terrifying, Seclusion. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad that hopefully you were able to leave that situation unscathed, but it definitely sounds terrifying to say the least. Two things I don't want to be in: tornado or a cyborg GF. Fuck, dude. This chat tonight, I swear, bro. Little flowers out here just carrying this bitch. How does your back feel? Just kidding. That's a good trinity. Butter goes with every food. Also, pretty much true. It's funny. I don't really eat a lot of butter, to tell you the truth, or margarine or whatever. Never really have. That's not bad. Prefer a hurricane. Very true. Yeah, very true. Hurricanes are still intense though, for sure. This is dark. No, where's dark at here? Then get a what? Oh no. Oh god. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to fucking know what that means, bro. Nope. I'll pass. Oh god. No, it's not. I wouldn't say your problems aren't real problems, Isabel. I just definitely think, there are varying levels of problems for sure. Oh, I'm not asking, Dark. I don't want to know, dog. My back is heavy from the weight of good taste and Mother Nature making sure I'm very womanly. Womanly, but incredibly strong. Strong enough to carry me in this show on your back right now. So thanks, dog. You are very much appreciated. We're here for it. Dark, you're too pure. I wouldn't say that. There's just certain fucking terminology and shit that I have no clue what. I don't know what it is. I don't necessarily want to know what it is. Isabel, it's just hot and I drank pickle juice because it's tasty. I do have to agree with that. I do like pickle juice. I can't say that I drink it on the regular, but I have a little bit throughout my life. But I feel like that would be a kind of a rough choice given the salt content in the heat. But I mean, do you, homie? Good. I'm having my eyes fixed with my new lens. Doctor's office. I am going to be a cyborg. I mean, that's kind of badass, though. Hell yeah, seclusion. No, no. Oh, no, no. I just yap. but I'm glad I can be here. Hey, man, we appreciate having you here, dog, for sure. It's always a fun time chatting. And same. I mean, I'm just yapping, you know. This is kind of my de-stress time. So it's been a long week. It's been a busy week, man. Shit. Um, besides the store and making content and taking care of errands and oh, I got a new pole saw, which I had never put together or used before, but figured it out and had to cut limbs at my grandma's house because she had a tree fall and hit her house, and that was a fun time. And then I have a shitload of trees around my house that I had to cut, and then we had a bunch of limbs fall that we had to cut and haul away. So add that on top of everything else and a few other like regular bits. And yeah, it's been one hell of a week for sure. The last storm, the small town of Endelrin had tornadoes, an EF1 and an EF3, and it threw a train 3 feet off the track. You know, I don't doubt that, Ninja. That is insane. Goddamn, nature's scary, man. A scary yet beautiful mystery. Mystery man stays busy. Bro, this week in particular, the last, like, fuck, man, the last like 2, 3 weeks in particular have been insane. Just, just taking care of life. It's been a lot. That's not even counting the fucking all the family bullshit and everything else, but just like my normal stuff that I need to get done with some extras has just been quite a bit. Had to get my kitchen sink replaced. That was cool. Figured out that it was leaking. That was an awesome time. That was yesterday or the day before that I got that fixed. But I was working on fixing it myself prior to calling out a plumber because I ended up just saying fuck it. But there was a gasket for the new sprayer that was from the old sprayer, had to be a specific size, and everywhere was out of the specific diameter that I needed. And I didn't want to wait however long, for, even if it was a few days from Amazon to order it. So I was like, bro, I got dishes piling up. I'm not trying to do dishes in the bathroom. So thankfully, I paid a very reasonable price to have a new faucet put in, and it's working great. Plumber, I hardly know her. Shit. I keep forgetting this chair, like, leans back. It's weird. It goes hella back, dude. Holy hell, that's nuts. Ugh. It has, like so I have this, USB board port expander here that I've needed for forever that I finally got one for, like, I think, like, $7, and this thing has, like, a little massager on it. I haven't tried it yet, but it seems like it'd be pretty cool. Uh-oh. Dark, do you need a Doge to bonk your head? Probably, to be honest. Hey, Crystal, what's up, dude? Oh god, is this old Attack Attack? It's the beginning to Smokeahontas. Let's go. God bless. Have I gotten an opportunity to look into Pavaglia by any chance? I have not yet, Justin, but I will certainly remind myself here and put that on my list. Thank you, man, for suggesting that slash reminding me. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Bree. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. You know, I do have to say I loved learning about tornadoes as a child, and even as an adult, I very much like learning about them, but they are terrifying for sure. Ah, the mystery cannon booms. Hold up. Dark, I want to be happy. Then be happy, damn it. You want a weird mystery? You should look into the haunting at Fort Monroe. Okay. I will definitely check that out, bro. Let me add that here. Oh, it did not copy. 2 seconds. And if I'm looking weird at the screen, man, my eyes are kind of dry. My contacts are, so I apologize. Let's see here. Mark Burris, good evening, sir. New sub, really enjoying your channel, binging all week. Well, dude, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy all of the content, bro. I've got shit pretty well hundreds of episodes now that you can check out. So hope pardon me. Hopefully it'll keep you entertained for a little bit. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you taking the time. Ooh, I have to replace all the sinks the flipper put in this house. They are flat and square and impossible to keep clean. Damn, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I had some stuff on this house that I only discovered later. I got some flipper specials on a few things, man. Dark, if you get too lewd, you'll get a timeout. Shit. Oh no. Me and the homies when the core is crab. So true though. So true. I miss crab core. I heard it's kind of making a comeback in a way, but I've yet to see it. Speaking of none of that, I don't know why I still have my shoes on from earlier, as if I'm planning on going anywhere tonight. I got to get up early as hell tomorrow. Actually, for something fun, fortunately. We're gonna go to me and my possibly my brother and his wife, but probably not. But definitely me and my sister and my niece are gonna go to the zoo. So that'd be cool. My niece has been on one lately, dude. She's getting big so fast. It's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna go to the zoo tomorrow. Shoes on in the house, guys. Cody is a skinwalker. I mean, like, usually I take them off, but yeah, no, I've got my slippers over there. Usually I have these little slippers I wear, but nope. Now we just got the Sauks. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying. I'm just spacing out now. My bad, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Crystal. I appreciate you being here, though. I hope that you feel better soon. Hopefully, maybe you've taken some medicine or something. Uh oh. Dark just got played in the live. Uh oh. Oh, and thank you, Crystal. I mean, like I said, I've got hundreds of episodes now, man, that have built up over the years and so many more to come. Hopefully forever until I am no more. But there are lots of episodes you can check out for sure. Well, that's good, Isabel. I'm glad to hear that. Dark flower, I have no shame. Fuck. Oof. Crystal, I keep getting ads in the lives driving me nuts. I do think it monetizes the lives, but it does it randomly. So I am sorry about that. A man does have to pay his bills though, albeit I don't do it to get on your nerves. And I'm certainly not adding them at like it's just doing it on its own. The system is random. Little slippers is very cutesy, very kawaii. They're like these little they're like gray plaid, like little isotoner slippers. I mean, they're not little. They're just, but you know what I mean? Like, I mean, shit, I wear like a size 13 shoe, so they're not little, but they're nice. They're comfy for sure. We're over here talking about oh damn, I'm sorry, Crystal. We're over here talking about my slippers and socks and shit. Now this is the peak content you people came for. All right, Justin, appreciate you, bro. Hope you have a great night. The scariest episode at Mystery is the Goat Man. Um, that's interesting. I wouldn't, that it is a pretty creepy story. I don't know if I would put it down as the scariest personally, but I mean, we all have different thresholds. But I'm glad. Oh, pardon me. I'm glad that you enjoy it, man. That you find it scary. That made my skin crawl. Oh, dude. I mean, it is a creepy ass story, so I don't blame you there. Little slippers. Very hardcore. Thanks, dude. Hey, you're not hardcore unless you live hardcore, dog. I'm barefoot 99.9% of the time. I used to be a lot more. These days I usually wear socks or slippers though, at least in the house. Outside, I don't know. I'm not really into like grounding or anything these days. I mean, I've usually got shoes on when I'm outside. So The Goat Man is a decent cryptid. I will give you that, little flower. Oh, that's right. Your office is in the garage. Yeah, I would be wearing slippers too, man. Pink ones, hell yeah. You are now more aware of where your tongue is in your mouth. It's funny. I often think of that, so I do feel like I'm kind of aware of it, but now it's really gonna fuck with me. Thanks, bro. Asshole. Stop doing the manually breathing, bro. No, no. It's automated. It's automated. I can't focus on it. No, stop telling me about manual blinking. I'm gonna fucking delete the chat. I'm gonna freak out. Oh shit. Oh, good God. Speaking of blankies, though, I'm getting a little chilly. Might need to throw this bad boy on. We got the Lorb blanket. Let's see. Hey. Ah, it's actually nice. It's pretty cozy. I like it. One that scares me the most is the Wendigo. Encountered one in Canada. Now that sounds pretty damn scary, seclusion. Very scary. Oh God, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. No. I did it to myself first and I felt a little zesty. Jesus Christ. Y'all are fucking on one tonight, dog. Speaking of which, little flower, I don't know if you're down or not, but if you did ever want to share your experiences with me, still very much down for that. And that goes for any of you as well. If you would like for me to tell your story, I am very much open to that. All you got to do is just shoot me a DM, either on our Discord, which I'll drop the link here in just a second, or via email, which is just mysteryarchives@gmail.com. I think the only other one I really get notified for is my Instagram, which I'm not as active in, but I do try to check it fairly often. And now I have to remember it's different on PC how I can add people. 2 seconds. I'm an old man. Don't worry about it. There we go. Invite people. And just in case anyone who is in here is not in the Discord and would like to be, it's totally free. Come hang out. You're going to give me a panic attack. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, thank God I'm on anti anxiety medicine. Jesus Christ. I'm like, I'm too self aware. Ah, wish I could afford a blanket. They look awesome. Well, Crystal, I mean, in all honesty, um, if you really wanted one, man, I would be happy to try and work something out with you. I know not everyone can afford. Now, granted, I haven't put up the other smaller sizes yet that are going to be priced a little bit more adequately. I'm still working on that with my store and the people that actually make the blankets. But, if there are any of you that would really truly like one of these blankets, but you can't afford one, let me know, and I will try and figure something out for you. And I mean that. It's not, in all honesty, especially with the blankets, I don't really I didn't put much markup on them because they're the way that they're produced and how they're produced, they're already kind of expensive. So, yeah, I would be much happier that you're happy having one than making whatever 5, $6 that I would make. So, albeit I very much appreciate the business and the support, but I want you guys to be happy as well. And this is comfy. I'm not going to lie. It is very much like, and I'm like, oh boy, here's advertising Cody moment. But like, so it is all like woven. Like you can see it's all like woven and printed and whatnot with the design, but it's pretty warm, dude. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty solid. And these are nice to just chill with at night or bundle up in. But in all honesty, I think these are gonna be more like hard hitters in like autumn and winter time because you can just kind of like bundle up in these, dude. It's pretty sick. So, I've wanted blankets for a long time, I just wasn't sure how to, like, go about it, and thankfully, someone reached out to me, so pretty sick. Oh god, not the existential horrors of my own, Jesus, dude. I aspire to one day be the horror in the woods. Hey, man, You gotta be the cultist that you wanna see in the woods or the cryptid you wanna see in the woods. Yeah, absolutely, Crystal, and again, I mean that for sure. I'd like one, but I'd like to earn mine. I appreciate the gesture, though. Of course, Dark. No, not a problem at all, man. Shout out to taking your meds. I love being chemically balanced, so I don't feel like I'm being hunted for sport. That is massive facts, though, dog. Ooh, that's a great question, Mark. And sorry if I'm behind on chat, guys. My bad. I'm just kind of working my way through. Have I ever heard of the Kansas City winged demon? Dude, I have not. And I'm not that far from there. Again, not to have Little Flyer triangulate my position or anyone else. But I'm only a few hours out from there, and I've never heard of that. So that would be kind of cool to check out, more of a local one too. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you calling me sweet. I try, I really do. I really give a shit. That's the thing. It's not like I said, what you see is what you get. And I it makes me happy making other people happy, especially other people who support, you know, my work. I mean, I get to do my passion for a living, and I'm extremely grateful that it's you guys that allow me to do that. So I think eating a few dollars to send someone a blanket and hopefully give them something that they'll never forget is much more worth it to me to do that than to just make a profit, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, we all have to pay our bills and such, but anyways, I digress. I'll get off my soapbox, but love you guys. And my contact is like, "What's that? I'm gonna jump out of your eyeball." Oh, thank you guys. We do be getting sweet. We do be getting sweet up in here sometimes, dog. Yeah, no, I tried Lexapro once upon a time, and wasn't for me. I'm actually on fluoxetine is the only one I take aside from gabapentin for nerve pain, but that's probably about to change. Speaking of which, for anyone who cares, I did have an MRI scheduled, and I actually got it scheduled a few days earlier. So I go in next Monday to hopefully get that knocked out and figure out what's going on with my neck and back. So fingers crossed, it's nothing too crazy, but hopefully we'll know for sure what's going down with that. Group sobbing. Oh, thank you guys. No, y'all are the sweetest for real though. I don't know. I'm in awe of just all of this sometimes. So I don't know. It's hard to put into words, but I appreciate you guys. I really do. I only accidentally found your approximate location once. Once, my ass. I am triangulated at all times. Hey, what's up, Rick? First time there, just came across the live stream, even though I am subscribed. Well, welcome, my friend. Appreciate having you here, dude. Oh, thank you, Crystal. And again, reach out. Like I said, we can figure something out, man, for sure. Ah, damn it. It just did that thing where it like clicks all the way down at the bottom. Oh, Matthias, dude, believe it or not, funny enough, one name I went on by online for years, even now online on my Steam account, Crystal Grenadier. That's pretty cool. She's saying Crystal is funny because that's what my buddies call me. Oh, that's awesome, bro. Hell yeah. What a strange coincidence. That's sick. Aw. And the love is very much reciprocated, man, for sure. Absolutely. I take 3 and they're not doing so great. I'm sorry to hear that, Crystal. Honestly, it's hard to get them dialed in. This is something I would recommend, and again, it's it's not medical advice for legal reasons, but, um, something that people can do now, and it is they adjust it based on your pay. So I think the most you would have to pay out of pocket in total, at least the last time I checked, I think was $200 if you made the most on their pay scale or whatever, and you can pay as little as $10, I think. But there is actually a genetic, cheek swab test that you can do to, basically figure out what medications would work best for you for those things based on your genetics, and I think that's a great idea. Speaking of which, I just did a cheek swab test the other day, but it wasn't for that. It was not for that. I did do that initially way back when, but I've been on fluoxetine for years, and thankfully it's worked decently well for me. But no, a friend of mine, his I don't remember specifically what kind of cancer his sister has, but she has a type of cancer and she needs stem cells, but it has to be like a certain type of genetic match. And somehow none of her family um, were genetic matches. So I offered to, be tested and stuff. And I don't know if it has to do with blood type or not, but I'm O negative, which is like the universal donor. So I'm kind of hoping that that's a thing. But basically, if I am a match, which I'm sure I'll know in the next couple of weeks, then from what I understand, they essentially give you a medication that causes your body to produce excess stem cells, and then they extract those, and then they would then give them to his sister. So, I'm hoping that all works out because, great family, great friend. Um, I haven't met his sister, but I've heard wonderful things. But, I have met a good chunk of his family, and it was my old paint partner actually from back in the day. So, hopefully that all works out. But I'm just like, cheek swabs, just reminded me that I just did that and sent it out. So I'm really hoping that that all works out. So fingers crossed. Rick gabapentin is dangerous, sir. It doesn't even really work that well for me. So I am hoping once we narrow down exactly what is going on with my nerves slash neck slash spine, we can kind of hopefully dial in the meds there. So fingers crossed. Oh, thank you, Tina. I very much appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys do enjoy the stream or any of my videos, really hit the like button, sub, share. We do definitely always appreciate super chats and super stickers. They will actually anything that I've received tonight is going to go towards me covering my sister, my niece, and myself, and possibly Megan, but she's on third shift, so it's real hit or miss if she's going to be able to make it early tomorrow morning by the time she gets off and everything and gets settled. But we're going to go to the zoo, so that's going to be really cool. Gotta try to be there for the homies, be there for your fams. I keep that thing on me, and by thing, I mean medications. Ka-chow. Hell yeah, dude. Bro, I feel like we would be best friend like, not that we're all not already, like, hella tight, but, like, I swear if you lived here, man, or vice versa, we would be fucking besties. Little flower, that is. I'm sure others as well, but just like, fuck, man. We vibing too hard. Matthias oh, shit. It just scrolled to the bottom. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, what? Oh, fuck yeah, I definitely missed some stuff, I'm sorry. Crystal, they want me to try a new MS med, but the side effects are not good. Uh, First of all, I'm sorry that you have MS. My mother actually has MS, as well as a lot of other issues, but, if there's one thing that I can say is, if your doctors are recommending it, then I would definitely test it just to see how you do, because my mom, for some reason, I don't know why her doctors would recommend this, but they actually recommended that she go off of her MS medication, and then it all just flared back up like tenfold. So I don't know what kind of bunk ass doctors she's been going to, but assuming yours are reputable and good and give a shit, then I very much would take their advice 100% and at least give it a shot. Mark, a friend of mine here on YouTube went camping close to Corpsewood at a place called John's Mountain in Georgia. Oh, it has a YouTube outdoor channel, and oh, and it scared the shit out of him. He grabbed his gear and got out. I can't say that I blame him, man. Really. There was the Sally house. There was. That shit was scary, man. That shit was very scary. Also, I'm so sorry that you keep getting a black screen, Crystal. It's definitely not not any of my doing, but I apologize. Oh shit, Mark. Go back to the Sally house on shrooms. There I feel like there would be some inherent spiritual risks to that, assuming shit was as active as it was last time. Albeit your boy does love some Some psilocybin, if you know what I'm saying. Actually, I can't tell the story on the live, but well, damn it. If you I can't share it. It's fine. This one is a secret. uh, Never mind. I was like, "Oh fuck, he's gonna ban me and hate me forever," and I was just guessing. Why the fuck would I do that, dog? Come on now. Sounds like you're going through everything I'm going through. I'm also on a nerve pain med, the generic for Lyrica, pregabalin. You should try that one. I will definitely bring that up with my doctor. Um, One of the things I feared with losing weight and stuff and just working on myself in general was I heard gabapentin, one of the side effects is it can really make you gain a lot of weight. And I was like, yeah, but I can't even sleep or like comfortably like hang out or anything these days without some kind of like nerve pain blocker. So I was like, if my doctor wants to throw gabapentin at it, we'll do it. But she said we'll reevaluate once we get the MRI and just kind of see what's up. But I definitely will. I have it written down here, copied and pasted, I should say, in my notes, and I will definitely talk to her about it for sure. That's also a good point, Crystal. Yeah, that's tricky for sure, man. Oh, that's good, little flower. Yeah, genetic testing, I feel like is definitely a good way to go if you can have access to it for sure. Matthias, Cody, I really love that lore blanket. How much is it going to be, and can we work out a deal for it? So we can definitely work out a deal for it, man. This size is I want to say this 60 by 60. Let me see if it tells me on here. It sure doesn't. I would have to look. It is either, let's see here. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. See, I think they may have said that they sent me a bigger size on this sample than they did the last time, but the one that I have up is a 54 by 72. So I believe that's 54 inches by 72. So 72 long, 54 inches across. I think this one might be 60/60. I'll have to double check I'll have to send them an email and figure that out for sure. But I mean, it is, let's see, this one is just a double check. Oh yeah, dude, I can still straight up wrap up in this, no problem. So with that being said, I am planning on doing various sizes. I think they have 3 or 4, possibly 5, but I want to say 3 or 4 for sure sizes. And obviously the pricing will vary based off of said sizes, but I'd be more than happy to work something out with you, man. 100%. We got to get you back in the Discord. You are my only saving grace. I don't know how to operate the Discord, homie. Help. Oh, Pi is dad in Portuguese. That's cool. Sorry, reading. I get that weird blank stare. um, oh, hey, Jackie. Sorry, again, I'm getting caught up here. I apologize. God dang it. Freaking YouTube, man. It's a blessing and a curse. Here, if I missed anything, I apologize. I'm just kind of going to get, scrub it to the bottom here. I see mushrooms in a graveyard, and that sounds awesome. Not going to lie, that sounds great. Say less. Yeah, a lot of meds do have weight gain as their sides for sure. Thankfully, I haven't really had a ton of sides with the gabapentin. Thank God. Hopefully, it stays that way for now, anyways, until perhaps we trial something else that'll be more effective. And amen to that. Oh, that's funny. Um, what is it? A blessed health journey from Little Flower with love from your very chronically ill mod. God bless, man. We appreciate you, man. We really do. Your blanket is badass. Well, thank you, Jackie. Appreciate that, man. Well, Joshua Johnson, what's up, dog? He said, "Hey, Papa Coders, great hearing from you today." It's great hearing from you too, man. Like I said, I would check in more often, bro. I just get fucking busy. I forget about stuff. But yeah, dude, hit me up. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good though, for sure. Hey, thanks, Dark. Appreciate that, man. Wrap me in the lore blanket and throw me to the wolves. Holy shit. Is that how you want to go, dog? I mean, I guess we can make it happen. No need to apologize for normal human behavior. I will triangulate your location to flick your forehead. Oh god, and then my eyes will just be stuck weird forever. I've tried to tell him Flower, but he's too much of a good person. Oh, well, like, I think it's just something to do with my personality with apologizing. I don't know if it's a fucking childhood trauma response that's embedded now or what, but it's a thing. So yeah. Mark, yeah, neuropathy. Complicated by cerebral palsy from birth. Damn, dude. Almost 60. Neurontin stopped that nerve pain. The electric stab spasms. Oh, a neurostim implant. Okay. I bet, man. That's crazy. Do I golf? Funnily enough, dude, like actual golf, I suck at, dude. But like that's funny you mentioned that. We actually usually with Meg's family would go out to Top Golf and just like kick it and like hit some balls and stuff. It's pretty fun. Like play like the Angry Birds deal or whatever. And I could definitely fuck up some mini golf, but regular golf, dude, like real golf, I suck at it, man. But that's sick, man. I'm glad I could see you golfing for sure, bro. You're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be that old rich motherfucker who golfs and is like a badass golfer." That's awesome. Hey, same here, seclusion. Despite the peaks and valleys, definitely still glad to be alive. That's facts. No, I will be living since they docked my lifespan, but I will be in the woods. As you should be. As you absolutely should be. What did Isabel say? Rules to my kindness. I don't overextend myself and I never take something away from myself for someone else, just what I can spare. I've definitely learned that more so over definitely this last year for sure. I had a situation where some old friends of mine, I was overly generous, I should say, and they ended up fucking me over. And it's not that I don't help people anymore, but it's very much like unless I know you, like, I mean, I knew them really well, that's the problem, but, like, unless you're, like, my brother or sister or someone who I'm in it for life with, I'm not going to those levels of assistance, and in all reality, I was really trying to do it to help their kids. It was very much a situation that reminded me of how I grew up, and I was trying to help mitigate that for them, and it just kinda fucking backfired on me, so shit happens, but yeah, definitely have boundaries for sure, my friends. And yeah, Josh, I'd be sick, dog. I'd be down. I mean, I say we. Meg's actually not bad, dude. I suck. I also golf left-handed. I bat left-handed too, though. So yeah, but I mean, I've gotten a little bit better, but I'm not great. I'll tell you that. Definitely not great. But yeah, that'd be fun, man, for sure. Oh yeah, oh shit, I guess that was putt putt, huh? Little flower. Damn, dude, I didn't even think about that. I plan to be buried in my hockey jersey, shorts, and a copy of Skyrim in my hands and a Snicker bar. Hell yeah, seclusion. What a way to go, my friend. That's intense. Good lord, man. Oh, dude, you should make that Lord blanket design and add it into a cardigan jacket people can buy and wear. I might be able to make that happen, actually. I definitely can transplant the design. It would just be a matter of, basically finding a way to transport it onto a cardigan jacket or you know what I mean? Like, printing or sewing it onto one, but I can definitely look into it. I've got it written down now, so for sure, bro. I mean, I think that's a great idea. Fabulously perfect seclusion just in the woods. I'm not gonna lie, I love being in the woods as well, um, until I get my calf booped by a random snake, but, you know, shit happens. There's a certain peacefulness to the woods, though, at least here. Appalachia's a little different. Appalachia, there is and there isn't. It depends, you know what I mean? Appalachia's got its own shit going on, and amen to that, Jackie. Also, I feel you, Crystal. I wouldn't say that I was, that I've, you know, I may have been I can't say I've been a doormat really ever, but I've overextended myself several times, and you do have to learn that the hard way sometimes, even with your own family. But yeah, it be what it be. Via Viking funeral, I fuck with that dark. Yeah, if I can find a way, dude, with the cardigans, I'm down. Not gonna lie. I can see Meg sling a golf course. Bro, I mean, shit, man, she's probably better than me, dog, to be honest. I oh my god, Isabel, I expect to be crushed by a stack of books and eaten by my cats. That's hardcore. Holy shit. Oh my god. I told my cat she could eat me if I die, says Jackie. Holy shit, dude. Amen to that, Rick. I'd say within reason, as long as they're not too absolutely unhinged of requests, then yeah, I think they should be honored. Yeah, I mean, I think I would like some kind of a memorial service one day, but the concept of being buried does not sit well with me. So I very much want to be cremated. I don't know necessarily where I would like to go after that, but I definitely like the thought of being cremated more so and kind of being fully free of my physical vessel linking me to this plane. So that way, maybe I don't end up haunting anybody, or if I do, then I can just like shake in a box on the mantle for a while before my family figures out what to do with me. So maybe toss me on a mountain so I can possess it, and then fucking come after hikers or be have it be like a like fucking Mount Everest or something, so I can just possess the bodies that are up there and just like fucking scare the shit out of people on occasion. Sorry, I'm just changing my music real quick, guys. Maybe. Oh, actually, Little Flower, it's playing Caller of Truth. It's at the end, though. It's a banger. Hey, there we go. There's some more upbeat stuff on there. Appalachia is a very, very mystical place indeed, Dark, no doubt. Cremation is good. That's my wishes. I feel you, man. I feel you. We used to live we used to own an 18-foot Burmese python. You haven't lived until a giant snake shits on you. Fuck, dude. I mean, I can't say that I, want to ever experience that. Flower, Ohio's the wrong side of the planet. Do you guys if you guys played Black Ops 2 Zombies, you remember how the planet looked when you were circling through the different maps on there? That's all just Ohio. No, I imagine it's so funny. I used to imagine Ohio again like Black Ops, but I would imagine it like transit. Like that was just Ohio as like normal state state of being. Would or would you not let someone eat your ashes? I think that's definitely a weird one, but uh I don't think unless I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not really down for being digested. I guess I can semi appreciate the sentiment, even though it's strange. Um, I wouldn't be able to do much about it because that would just be some ashes. But I did see a My Strange Addictions once. There was an episode of this chick that like was eating her husband's ashes, bro. It was fucking crazy. Oh, the baby, she has awakened. You want to come say hi? Come on, the babies. Oh, here she is. Hi. You want to say hi to peoples? I know you guys can barely see her. Sorry. Yes, it's a good babies. Okay, we gotta go back to talking to the peoples. You can hang out though. You want to hang out over here? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. You might just see her tail going crazy. Oh, she just burped. Love that for me right now. It's like I'll be giving her lovies and then she'll just stop and just burp hard as shit like a grown man. And then just she's good again. Oh, God bless her. Luna is awake. You're also not wrong. You're not wrong. Damn, Rick. Yeah, that would be quite the experience, man. Holy hell. Sorry, I'm still stuck on the eating ashes part. That's fucking crazy. Full of floof she is, man. She has for the most part stopped shedding finally, thank Christ. Thank of the Lord. There's still a little bit because there's always just a little bit, but like it's past apocalyptic levels now, thank God. Again, thank God, thank the Lord, whatever may be. But she do still be holding some floofage. That do be happening. Yeah, no, I don't fear rednecks at night, man. Bigfoot, coyotes, the bears. Bigfoot, I'd be afraid of. Coyotes, not so much. Bears, 1000%. And maybe some spirits. Yeah, if I was on some Native American burial grounds, certainly. I'm working on my bucket list, says Seclusion. Walk along the Atlantic at Fort Monroe, eat a cheeseburger while overlooking the James River, and see my beloved Colonel Williamsburg. That sounds pretty interesting, man. Hell yeah. They say, hey, Luna. The people say hello. She's getting some sippies of her Wawa. Tina. Oh God, I inherited my mama's two Yorkies. They're awful, but Yorkies are so cute. Yes, little flower. There is a happy tale. There is. She's so spoiled, dude. I think I mentioned that I call, I guess now we call her dinner girl dinner, like the meme, but I make it special for her every day. Like I keep it interesting. Oh, she's going on the couch. You getting comfy? Now she's just staring at me from the couch. I love that. But yeah, no, her girl dinner, man. Like tonight she had so she gets her regular like, oh, did you drink your water too quick? Are you good? You okay? Okay. Sorry, sometimes she drinks water a little too fast and tries to drown herself, but she's good. Thankfully. But yeah, no, like she gets her regular like dog food, um, the like digestive pro stuff that we get. And then I'll put like carrots or blueberries or watermelon or green beans, stuff like that on her food, just like a little bit to just spice it up for her. And then she either gets these like beef liver crumble deals on there, or I just tried out. I just got this Atlantic salmon oil. It's supposed to be really good for her skin and coat. And so yeah, she's been getting down on that. She wasn't like she loves carrots, but, like, you gotta, like, do, like, smaller increments, but blueberries, man, she's like, "I want them all." But I don't give her too many. Yeah, she is so she's half husky and half Great Pyrenees and definitely all floof because they both are very floofy and certainly, shed quite a bit. Hold on to your huskies, that's funny. Sorry, guys. I've been up a long time today. I kicked a coyote in the jaw once. God damn, dude. He out here be kicking all sorts of shit. Damn. I mean, I have kind of an interesting coyote story. If you guys would like to hear it, it's from when I was a wee child, kind of. So if this was the sixth grade. So circa 2006 ish, 2006, 2000, yeah, something like that. 2005, 2006. Real quick to answer Mark's question, Luna does have webbed paws. She do. I was a wee whippersnapper. A little bit, a little bit. And I will get back to the chat here in just a second. I won't leave you hanging, little flower. But my derpy little story is that me and a group of friends, there was one, two, three, I believe there was 5 of us, and we did that thing where no, so we lived in a small town. This was out in Sedgwick, Kansas, and, way back in the day, but we all did the thing where we were telling our parents that we were staying the night at one of our other friends' houses and vice versa. So then everyone thought that everyone was staying with everyone else, basically crisscrossed, so our parents didn't know what the hell was going on, and we were like, "We're gonna go camping. This sounds sick. We're gonna go fucking camping, bro." So over by where our school was, there's the Arkansas River, Arkansas, Arkansas. We called it the Arkansas, whatever. And there was a bridge essentially where the Arkansas River was. And then you could actually walk down into the woods off of the street down past the bridge. And we used to swim over there. And whether that was a healthy choice or not, I don't know. And we got some stories about that too. But this particular time, we ended up getting over there. I want to say I don't remember what time of year it was specifically. It was a little colder out, but it wasn't like super bad. And we all we ended up over there, and there used to be an old water treatment plant over there, or something of the sort. The remnants of it. It was very much gone and forgotten about. Hadn't been there for a long time, but there was basically like a big circular encampment that had like gravel and stuff in it at that point. And we were like, let's try making camp down by the river. Well, that wasn't working out because we were like, shit, like where are we gonna sleep? Like we brought blankets and stuff, but no one had a tent. You know what I mean? No one had anything like that. But I brought I brought a can of beans and tortillas, which was smart. That's like all I could pilfer from the house. And my little mini katana that I still have actually from my childhood because I thought I was the fucking hardest weeb of them all. And so we went down, we were down and can't even talk right now. The sun starts to go down. We're getting spooked out in the woods. We're like, okay, let's go make camp up over here in this old water plant area. So we go up in there and we go up on top of the gravel and we've kind of find like a flat spot and we kind of just make camp there. We were able to start a fire. Someone had brought a lighter or something they stole from their parents. And we were able to start a fire up there to keep warm. And we were just broing out for a little bit, but we're all little kids and we're like, we're starting to get tired. You know what I mean? Like we didn't have any caffeine, we didn't bring any Mountain Dew, anything like that really to keep us going. We did cook some beans and tortillas and stuff and make these little burrito wrap things, which was cool, courtesy of yours truly. But we have this fire, and I remember it was me, my friend Cody, my friend Ivan at the time, my friend Ryan, and there was actually another Cody. So okay, there was 5 of us in total. I just had to remember. And the other Codys were spelled with a C. But anyways, I digress. So my friend Ryan and one of the other dudes, I think maybe I don't think it was my friend Ivan. It was someone else that they were supposed to keep watch of the fire and keep it going, and we were going to sleep in shifts, right? Great question, Crystal. I was. I was the only one that brought food, and none of us ate dinner. We were all just the planning was trash. So we are like, okay, bro, you watch the fire or whatever, and we're gonna sleep the first shift. And it's like, like we had asked him, like, are you sure you're good? And like, yeah, dude, we're great. It's gonna be fine. We're way up. So I wake up and all I can hear is like whooping noises, right? Like coyote noises. I wasn't sure of that at the time, but I woke up and it's pitch black darkness and it's starting to rain outside and I'm cold as shit. The fire is almost entirely out. It's just embers. And I didn't know what time it was. Turns out it was like 2, 3 in the morning and everyone was asleep. And I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, I was supposed to get woke back up in like an hour to take back over the watch, right? So, long story short, I wake up everyone because I'm like, "Dude, there are fucking coyotes everywhere because I could hear them. Well, so we did have a flashlight. I did forget to mention that part. We shined a flashlight down in like the ravine where we had walked in before you climbed up this like gravel area. And that's where we had made camp. And dude, I swear there was like 20 coyotes in that bitch. And we were like, oh, fuck. Like we were scared. So we started like yelling and like throwing rocks at them to try and scare them away, which did actually work. But I remember being so mad, dude, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what are we gonna do now?" You know, like, we're all miserable, it's starting to rain. It's beginning to rain harder after this occurs. So, our other friend Cody lived, like, maybe 2 blocks away from there, and he was just like, "Bro, let's just all go to my house." So I'm like, "Fuck, we're gonna be in trouble," you know, but turns out his mom was actually super cool about it. She wasn't happy getting woken up at, like, 2, 3 in the morning. But she, we were straight up with her about what happened, and she was like, "All right, just sleep down here, I guess, and then you guys can head out in the morning." We're like, "Okay, thank God," 'cause it's like pouring outside now. But yeah, that was my little coyote experience. I see them all the time now driving and stuff, but man, I tell you what, as a kid, dude, I like pulled out like my katana and shit. I was so ready to fuck a coyote up. But anyways, that's my goofy little story in excruciating detail. Let's see what I missed here. Oh god, I'm missing all sorts of shit. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, wow. Damn, Rick. I don't doubt that that happened, man. That sounds terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. 6 years. So you kicked the coyote 6 years ago, little flower? Damn. A little chap. Yeah, that was me. A group of alternative teens. That's yeah, or yeah, I think we were tweens at that point, but same thing, whatever. It was fun for a little bit, and then it got scary, and then, we were betrayed, sort of. They didn't keep the fire going, they didn't wake us back up, and then, I, of course, am the one that wakes up to the utter fucking chaos, you know what I mean? I'm just like, "Jesus Christ." I'm, like, waking people up, I'm like, "Get the fuck up, there's coyotes everywhere." And it's you know what I mean? Pitch black, I'm already scared, ready to fucking go, dude. Pull the sword out, ready to rock. Yeah, no, for sure, dude, for sure. Yeah, they did done goof. We did done goof, not gonna lie. Somehow, I don't think any of us got in trouble for it, surprisingly. I don't think his mom snitched on us from what I can remember. So that was cool. But we didn't do it again, I will tell you that. Hey, good day, Kaz. Welcome, my friend. I used to howl at them ninja. I don't doubt that, man. I'm a public research librarian. Oh, yeah, absolutely, little flower. We know that, dog. Finally cool enough to garden. Hey, me too, man. I feel you. I feel you, SRW Taku. And I've almost been on here. Ooh, we're closing up on 2.5 hours ish. So I'm going to be going shortly myself, my friend, just because I have to get up early yet again tomorrow. But I have appreciated your time and I hope you have some great sleep and hope you have a good night. I would do it. I would do it in the mic right now, but I don't want to like ear attack anyone. So yeah, I'm just like, get up. I'm sorry. I bet I was hysterical. Not hysterical, but I was just like, holy shit. It just got real, dude. when keeping it real goes wrong. Um, that is yeah, that is terrifying, Rick. My god, man. Praise the possum lord. No, he is but a prophet for the Lorbskis. But yes, I will absolutely drop the Discord yet again, my friends. Give me just a second here. Yes, we will invite the peoples. They will come. Hopefully. Yeah, not gonna lie, guys, I am getting tired of shit, but I have appreciated all of your time. It's been an absolute blast as always. I don't know. I feel like I kind of told you guys everything. I appreciate it again, just you, being an awesome community, and spending a couple hours with me here on this Friday night, just derping out, telling weird ass stories and bouncing around and all sorts of shit. So I am simply just a girl. That's what a CIA agent would say. No, I'm just kidding. But, I love you guys, truly, I do, and I appreciate you for allowing me to be able to do this, and, again, thank you so much for your time. Definitely hop in the Discord, it's free. It's awesome, and, yeah, I will talk to you guys on there here in just a few on my way to bed, and then, definitely tomorrow, so, yeah, hop in there, and, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, guys, so thank you so much. And I'll get off my Midwestern goodbye now. So, all right. See you later, guys. Bye.